Hi guys, this is English from the Coin Dictionary. In this video, I'll be finishing my sub-series on all of the 10 Złotych commemoratives which are being minted under the Polish communist era. If you're interested in my series as a whole, I have already covered all other 10 Złotych commemoratives and a lot more Polish communist coinage. I am linking some videos of mine in the description. If you just want to see this coin, you can stay here. So, without any further ado, let's start. And this coin is a 10 Złotych commemorative from 1972. It commemorates the 50th anniversary of the establishment of the seaport in Gdynia. This is a major city in Pomerania, Poland. At the time, Gdańsk, which was the largest city in the region, was under, let's say, German control, or it was technically a free city, but that's some history. Poland was in possession of Gdynia, which was their largest city in this region. And yeah, in 1922 there was a seaport established there, which functions to this day, and was a major factor in the country's growth between the wars. When it comes to the overview of this coin, there is the writing Untitled Portu of Gdyni, 50 years of sea harbor in Gdynia. There is the coat of arms of the city and the coastline of this region. This is a Hell Peninsula. If this map was more accurate, you would see some lakes over here, which are missing, but everyone gets the point over here. There is also a signature of the designer right here, which is barely visible. However, trust me, it is there. It is located also here. I'm not sure why it is located on both sides of the coin. The Obverse has a pretty interesting story to it. In general, it has the Polish coat of arms at the time with the crown on the eagle missing in the center, the mint mark right here, denomination 10 zł, short for Złotych, and the writing Polska Rzeczpospolita Ludowa, or the People's Republic of Poland, the country's name at that time, and the date, forming a basic outline of the Polish borders. However, there is a nice story to this design. So originally, this date was located here. And this meant that the word Ludowa, or people's, the word representing socialism in the country, was located right here and was actually broken or angled. And the government thought it was propaganda for fighting the communist regime. Seriously, they were that afraid that they would lose. So they forced the designer to move the date to here, so the word people's, or the symbol of socialism, wasn't broken. And you know what? They were perfectly right. 17 years later, they got overthrown. That's absolutely glorious. That's my favorite. That's one of my favorite stories when it comes to communist Polish coinage. Like, yeah. Okay. Moving on, this coin was minted in copper nickel, as was the norm for this type. It weighs 9.5 grams, its diameter is 28 millimeters, which makes it the same size as a usual circulating 10 Złotych coin from that time. And when compared to US coinage, it is slightly smaller than a $0.50. Its thickness is 2 millimeters and the edge is reeded. And the designer was W. Kowalic, and he put his signature on both sides of the coin. Luckily, he wasn't punished for that. I don't know, blunder, if you will. I don't know. That's pretty paranoid from the communists, if you ask me. The mintage for this coin was 2 million pieces, which may not seem like a lot. However, the coin is still very easily accessible, a few dollars for a circulated one, and maybe 10 or 20 for a mint state one. So this coin you can still get this coin very easily. When it comes to probes or trial strikes, and there exist some with the date, as I said, located here. However, these are major rarities because, you know, they were absolutely not intended for circulation, and there exist only a few hundred of them. Just like with every other coin from the period. You know, coins had to be tested before mintage. But yeah, this is one of the cases when the original design was different than what was finally being minted. So yeah, this was a very interesting one, I hope. Like, you know, that story is really neat, if you ask me. And this would be it for the 10 Złotych commemoratives as a whole for the comics period. This was the last one minted. However, we are not done with 50s and 60s coins yet, because we are yet to discuss the most beautiful coin minted during that period. But I will not spoil anything just yet. See you in my next video, when I will be looking at that coin.
Thanks for watching the video. My name's Christian and I own The Coin Dictionary, and I'd also encourage you to visit us at our website, thecoindictionary.com, and on Instagram at thecoindictionary. And I'd also like to draw your attention to some other helpful coin resources, such as my other YouTube channel, Treasure Town, which does more in-depth videos about coins and collectibles, as well as some resources like coinmeltprice.com, which shows up-to-date precious metals pricing, as well as the melt values of the coins that you own, coinsmetalscards.com, which will both be a marketplace and a news source for coins, metals, and cards, as the name suggests, as well as whatsthegrade.com, which will develop into a stickering service for already graded collectibles. Have a great day, and I hope to see you on some of our other videos.